What's up? Yeah, just give me the same thing as usual. You got something waiting for me too, right? What's there to be worried about? I mean, I'm not saying I'm untouchable, but effectively, realistically, who is going to say something? What new customer? Them? Since when did you get anyone other than me in here around this time? Huh. That's weird. You talked to them yet? Hey. What you writing there? Work. Got it. So you just moved here? I'm just curious. Never seen you before, and with how often I'm out, I think you would have caught my eye if you were from here. None of my business, huh? And what if I told you it was my business? Well, you're currently sitting in my seat, in my establishment, drinking my coffee, and using my internet. I didn't say you needed to leave. I just wanted to know who you were. Think of it like a customer survey. Only the pretty ones and the ones that are up to no good. You know, I can't tell which one you are yet. Maybe you're both. You got a bit of an attitude on you, though, so I'm kind of leaning towards up to no good. I didn't say mine was any better. So? So why'd you move here? No, I don't think I'll let it go until I get an answer. What can I say? I'm very serious about knowing all of my customers. Yeah, I did just place an order. The coffee here is so good, and I trust my staff to make it the way that I like it. I trust them enough that it's easier to just come here and drink. What'd you order? It's the best one you've had, isn't it? Only okay. Tastes amazing to me. Maybe you just aren't used to it yet. You know, we've gotten comments like that before, that it's not as good as other places. But usually by the end of their cup, they realize just how much better we are. No one else is in here because it's a slow part of the day. Most of our business is sun up and sundown. You would be surprised how many people work night shift in this city. Speaking of working all night, since you just got here, I will let you in on something that will probably save your life. There's a crime family that's pretty big here. I'd say they have their money in most of the businesses built around here. For the most part, you don't need to worry about any of that. Just, be careful with who you talk to. It wouldn't be good to leave a bad impression on the wrong people. A lot of them are on edge, too, with the rumors that some rival family sent a couple people here to investigate. Me? What about me? I just own a cafe. Nothing more. Well, I still wouldn't leave a bad impression on me. Next time you come in here, I might just tell them to put salt in your coffee instead of sugar. Plus, people around here like me. And as a result, I got a lot of influence on a lot of people. I would hate for you to have a bad time here. And just a little bit of advice. Trust me when I say I'm looking out for you by telling you this. You're lucky I'm the one telling you about anything. We have a culture here. Outsiders tend to rub people the wrong way. I've seen some locals drag people out by their hair just for a faux pas. I'd hate for something like that to happen to you. Hey, you don't have to listen to what I say, but I am trying to look out for you. I'd hate to see something happen to you. But don't come crawling to me if you ever find yourself in a bit of trouble. I will not lift a finger for someone that already knows how dangerous it can be here and still insisted on causing problems. I mean, if you're sure you can handle yourself, then who am I to say you can't? Oh, you've dealt with worse, huh? All right, if you say so. Let me put it this way. It's not that I don't believe you, it's just that I've seen more people than I can remember say the same thing and get humbled real fast. Arrogance tends to get shut down pretty fast here. You think I haven't been humbled before? Well, a bad attitude is hard to work out of someone. Even if you domesticate a stray, you'll never make them fully into a house pet. Maybe I haven't found the right person to do it. Or maybe I'm just too much of a wild animal that can't be trained. What? Do you think you could tame me or something? I find it hard to believe you've handled worse before. But hey, if you think you're up for the challenge, then be my guest. But don't think for a second that just because you have a pretty face, I'm gonna do what you want. No, I'm not that easy. Everyone has something they're weak to, yeah. But you're just gonna have to find out what my weakness is. Assuming I'm being truthful and there even is something I'm weak to. I'm not exactly everyone, am I? I'm sure you noticed that pretty quickly, didn't you? Was I really that much ruder than the people you usually spend time with? I just get the impression that you're often around some unsavory types. Of course, I still think you might be up to no good. Well, for one, when I first came in, I caught you checking me out. You were subtle, but I've seen this exact thing happen many, many times. Now, if I was truly arrogant, I would just assume that you recognized how attractive I was, which, while I appreciate that, I'm not really looking for someone right now. But I think it's far more likely that you were trying to assess whether or not I was a threat. A threat. A threat to who is still the question. But I don't think I'll get an answer to that anytime soon, will I? What else? Well, if you were just here to have some coffee and get some work done, I think you would have either left by now or told me to F off so you can get back to work. Instead, you've got me locked into your eyes, keeping the conversation going and making sure I don't get bored. If you were interested in me, then maybe you're just an idiot. You'll find out sooner or later why. Although I'll tell you now, whatever your reason for being interested in me is, you'll need to be even more careful. Who said I'm doing something shady? You don't have to do anything shady to still have people interested in you. You are far from the first person that wants me in some way. What can I say? I'm a hot item. If you don't take any of my previous advice, at least take that one. And if you don't, then... If you do what I say and keep an eye out for yourself, I'll take you out for dinner where you can get to know me as much as you want. How about that? Good. For now, though, I think it's time you left. You can finish your coffee on the way back to work. No, I think you'd better leave. Lunch may not be over, but the traffic here gets bad around now, and it's going to take you a lot longer than you think it is to get back. I'll clean up after you. It really is time for you to go. If you have complaints about my customer service, you're more than welcome to write me a 1-star review. But for now, you gotta go. Okay? Okay. How about I pick you up sometime this weekend? We can go get a nice dinner. Talk a little more openly. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure it won't take me very long to find you. I'll see you then. Hey, what's up, bud? We still on for tonight? Nah, there wasn't anyone. Don't worry. Just someone that moved here for work.